Say, don't look that bad, yo. You can't tell, because I got you on like on a super close up shit. It's kind of like a Ice Cube. This shit, the Ice Cube head and shit. Motherfucking screen and shit. So.
Exclusive Lucky Leww shit. Lucky Leww shit. Lucky Leww shit.
So this is the official SEE interview. We're here today to interview Lucky Leww, super producer and super rapper extraordinaire. And so we're gonna find out today exactly who is Lucky Leww.
Who is Lucky Leww? Lucky Leww is your friend. You know, to the end. So I'm fucking with y'all. Lucky Leww is just another ambitious black man trying to handle his business, take care of his family, and first and foremost, you know what I mean, abide by God and His rule, but get it from my family. I got a seed, just like every other nigga, but what I got that every other nigga don't got in this rap shit is the fucking ear, and that goes a long way. And real producers know what I'm talking about. And I got the vision. You know what I mean? Those two things is a hella combination. And I'm just blessed to have that shit. It might not look like it right now because we are in the infamous Brooklyn Homes projects as we speak. So years from now, and y'all go back and research Lucky Leww. We here, right, Siegel?
That's right.
You know what I mean?
In the Terror Dome.
In the Terror Dome.
Concrete jungle.
You know what I mean? And I earned, you know what I mean, I earned my keep over east. You know what I mean? I was started in the west, went over to the east, now I'm over in Brooklyn. So Lucky Leww been all over the city. I put in my groundwork with all the niggas that blew from here. And I'm pretty proud of that. Now it's time to take that next step outside of Baltimore, because if you're from this city and you're really about your music, you know Baltimore is probably the hardest place to get love at and the hardest place to blow from. You see the people in DC 45 minutes down the road got contracts getting dollars. I ain't gonna say millions, but they getting hundreds of thousands, if not 20s of thousands, and that's good enough in the fucked up times we in right now. You know what I mean? I'm a regular nigga just like you. This ain't no purpose in regular shit.
Yeah.
But don't get it twisted. We do blow on heavy perk. You know what I mean? But, you know, as far as Lucky Leww, you know what I mean? I was born in Baltimore City. You know what I mean? Both my parents from Baltimore City. You know what I mean? I stayed here for a little while, then I was raised in Columbia. That's the suburb right up the street. You know what I mean? And a lot of niggas, you know what I mean? Will be ashamed, you know, when they come into the city, be like, I'm from Columbia, Maryland. And niggas from, you know, think it's all goody-goody out there.
Nah, don't get it twisted. There's murders popping off out there too.
You know what I mean? But I'm not even, it's not even about that, you know what I mean? I was always raised to be a certain type of nigga, and I was always around real niggas my whole life. Real niggas including white boys, Koreans, fucking black niggas, everything you can think of. And that's what niggas need to open their mind to. And that's what I was thankful for, being around a whole bunch of variety of people. You know what I mean? Different races, to see different walks of life, different music. You know what I mean? That's why I got a wide range. And that's what a lot of you niggas need to get on. You know what I mean? Get your range up like my nigga Spielberg. He got shit on the radio, and I'm here to tell you. You know what I mean? Me and Spielberg been going at it for a while. That's my nigga. You know what I mean? But he can tell you, and I can tell you, that shit on the radio, it's a banger, but that ain't his favorite shit. That ain't his best shit by a long shot. You know what I mean? We both can say that. So.
Yeah, that's a commercial track for him. He don't like commercial tracks.
So let's get to the interview.
Well, Lucky Leww. Let's discuss Lucky Leww. Where did Lucky Leww come from?
Lucky Leww came from, you know what I mean, me just, you know what I mean, number one, you know what I mean, it's a sob story, but you know, the day I was born is the day I almost went. You know what I mean? I almost didn't even make it in this world to see that. That's one reason why I'm lucky. I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? I'm lucky to have this talent, to see these things that I've seen, and be able to get through a couple events in my life, good and bad, that I'm able here to sit and talk to y'all today. You know what I mean? And I'm not one of them niggas that like to go into depth on what the fuck happened and what he been through and shit. You know what I mean? But that's between me and my niggas and the people I have them with. You know what I mean? Just know I've been through enough to have enough wisdom tired of this shit. You know what I mean? And I'm tired of that shit. I mean, music is where it's at. You know what I mean? And that's what it is.
So where do you see Lucky Leww, let's say 5 years from now?
That's 5 years?
5 years.
I see Lucky
5 years. What's Lucky Lew's 5 years old? 5-year mission.
5-year mission is to have be on top of this rap game, help being another person to shift this rap game back into a creative direction, which is now starting to go in, and just being another major pillar in the hip hop when they open the books and read and do it genuinely. You know what I mean? And don't let the money consume me, and just have a good time and make good music. Y'all ain't heard good music in a long time. I ain't even. Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to do that, and if I can help this situation, I am. You know what I mean? With y'all support, I can help this situation. I remember in the early 90s and shit, you know what I mean? I was young, and I always used to say that. I always talk about how I felt. I just remember feeling good, and that's what I'm trying to bring back. Even with that Snoop Dogg shit, Chronic, I don't give a fuck how gangster it was, you still feeling good. You know what I mean?
Were those your influences? Is that what got you kind of passionate in the game? Got you?
Yeah, I'll tell you exactly what happened. I was watching, like I was telling you earlier, I was watching the South by Southwest conference, and Quincy Jones was the keynote speaker, and he said, you know what I mean, when you know you're going to do music and it changes your life instantly, and it really did. And I remember the instant, and I always wanted to be a football player, athlete, because I was always, you know, pretty swole. You know, I needed to hit the bench. You know what I mean? You can edit that out. You know?
Right, but you was athletic and fast.
I mean, I wasn't that fast, nigga. I was, you know what I mean, on defense. I wasn't that fast. But I was alright. But yeah, I mean,
you had some agility, though.
And I remember one day, I mean, during football practice, we had a break. I went over to my man Quincy house, who's a fucking hip hop historian. He knows everything there is to know. Shout out to Quincy Heron and his brother Justin Heron. But anyway, we went down to Quincy's basement, and his brother was down there, and he was on the computer fucking around and shit, and he played this beat. Now I never fucked with music like that before, and he played this beat, and it was called something with violins in it, and that shit just had me in a trance. I was like, yo, and he was showing it was the first, I think one of the very first computer programs to come out was in the like 95, and it's called Hammerhead by Australian software. Shout out to them niggas. And that's when the digital age of music recording had began, and I was just fortunate enough to have a fucking friend whose brother was a fucking computer geek, and he was making beats and he was showing all that shit, and I was hooked. My whole life changed. I was like, I'm gonna be a producer. And
what year was that?
Like 97.
97. So when you first got your hands on some software and a computer, you just went to town. Now, how many beats today would you say you've created since then?
Man, I want to say a good couple thousand. You know what I mean? And that's not even being exaggerated. And see, a lot of niggas might pop their mouth and say, yeah, I made like 5,000 beats. No way in hell. And if you did, they probably half them shits redundant. I've been making beats for 10 plus years, and that shit take time. You can go into my fucking catalog and you can see me shifting up, and you can see me going through different changes. Yeah, I mean, you feel my shit. I don't feel none of these niggas beats. Like, and I know I was always gonna be a producer because niggas always talk about, yo, you remember when Yo rapped this shit on that song back then? I'd be like, nah. But if they play the beat, I remember everything. I never really listened to words from the beginning. Yeah, I mean, and I always was the beat person. Yeah, I mean, I started living in my own world, making my own shit. Not trying to keep up with everybody, but, you know, expanding my shit, being comfortable with me.